Hey Kirishima, how's the progress with Company A?
It's all compiled. I'll bring the materials right away.
Kirishima's always ready, even when the president throws sudden questions to her. I should learn from that. My name is Ryo Morita. I'm a 27-year-old office worker at an internet advertising company. We've got about 70 employees with an average age of around 34.
Ryo-kun, thanks for visiting Company B yesterday. Looks like they gave us a lot of ad slots.
Yeah, the timing was perfect. Other companies had lowered their rates, so they were able to pitch the good deal.
As expected.
Our company has 5 departments. The head of mine is Kirishima-san. She's insanely compatible. So much of that even the president trusts her. I respect her too.
What should I do? I'm really dreading this afternoon's meeting.
Izuka-san, what's wrong?
Actually, Company C, the one I'm in charge of, wants to cut back on their ad slots. I've got a meeting with them this afternoon. What if they slash it badly? Izuka-san, want me to come along if you're okay with it? Really? Yes, but before that, could you send me the current placement status? I want to look it over so I can understand what they're unhappy about. Understood. I'll send it right away.
Thanks to how sharp Kirishima is, our department is the top performer of the 5. Ever since she's became our section chef 2 years ago, our ship's growth has been unmatched. Alright, I wrap up my work at a good stopping point. It's a bit early, but maybe I'll go grab lunch first. Kachuro, please.
Sure, just a moment, please.
That day, I also had a meeting with a client in the afternoon, though I went out for lunch a bit earlier than usual to a dinner near the office.
Kirishima's always trying to earn brownie points, huh? It's honestly painful to watch. She's always flaunting how competent she is at work. It's a cringe.
She looks so miserable. Chef Banzai, is that it again? Bad mouthing Kirishima.
She's just trying so hard to be liked, cause she's not pretty enough to get by on looks.
There's this woman named Banzai in another department. She's good at her job too, but for some reason, she despises Kirishima and always talks trash about her.
Honestly, promoting someone who only transferred here a year ago to chief after coming from a different company? That's weird. Even if it's the same industry, we've got our own way of doing things here.
Yeah, I got it. I bet a lot of employees aren't on board with it. No, the only ones who aren't on board are people like you guys. It's common knowledge around the office. Banzai hates Kirishima, but in reality, Banzai is the one whose sales numbers are struggling. I knew that deep down. Banzai-san, maybe don't say things like that so loudly. It makes others uncomfortable.
Huh? Who are you again? Kirishima's little goldfish or something?
She's so vulgar. Look, say what you want in your head, but don't badmouth people aloud. Kirishima isn't just good at pretending, she's genuinely great at her job.
You're only defending her because you've been brainwashed by her perfect image. You guys are so gullible.
They're just getting cocky because their numbers improved a bit. Every time I try to call them out, Banzai just shores it off. It's like nothing gets through to her. This in Kirishima's looks, this crossing the line. I seriously question their character. It's been held so many times by Chef Kirishima's advice and support. That's why it really bothers me when people speak badly about her. I mean, Ryoko always gets mad when people talk back about Kirishima. Don't tell me you're into her.
Right? You've got a thing for older women, huh? Totally suits your late bloomer vibes.
Seriously? They make me blood boil. I knew what Chef Banzai and the others said, which is bitterness and jealousy. But still, I couldn't have getting pissed off every single time. That was the truth too. And even without the company, Bandai and his group talked about the stuff so casually that, naturally, it reached Chef Kirishima's ears as well. Even though she looks calm, it must have hurt her. Thanks to Kirishima-san, not only did they not reduce the slots, we actually got new ones. She's incredible, truly dependable.
Thanks to Kirishima-san, we didn't lose any placements. In fact, they gave us more new slots. You're amazing. I seriously admire you.
Looks like it went well. I relieved too.
Yes, even though they sounded annoyed over the phone, by the end of the meeting, they were smiling and told us they had high hopes for us. Thank you so much, Chief Kirishima. I think it's because you built a strong relationship with Company C. That's why they were willing to listen. If you hadn't, they would have cut out slots without a word. So be proud of yourself. Thank you. I'll do my best to make sure they're fully satisfied next time. Sounds good.
No one in our department talks badly about Chef Kirishima. Everyone relies on her and wants her approval. That's how much they respect her. Ichuka-san, wanna take a coffee break? You look tired.
I'll go too. I was just thinking of taking a break.
Same here. I want a coffee to wake up a bit.
I'll come too. Did you see that? She was totally sucking up just to get on her good side. So desperate.
Yeah, seriously, Izuka-san can't even do her job. When she was in our department, she was just dead wild. Yeah, that department's full of useless people anyway. What a bunch of idiots. Just do the job already.
Please, you can insult me all you want, but don't talk badly about Chief Kirishima.
Seriously? You don't find many bosses as great as her?
Totally. She's dependable and kind.
Kirishima-san is kind to everyone, even female subordinates. She doesn't treat everyone differently, unlike you.
Huh?
I can't just sit there and listen to this crap. I always fight back, but it never gets rude to them.
Oh, come on. Ryo-san always jumps in with a comeback.
Totally.
I feel better whenever you speak up, Ryo-san. You're always so clear. Chief Banzai was terrifying when I worked under her, always so hysterical.
Okay, a bunch of annoying people just showed up. Time to get back to work. Honestly, I'm glad Chef Banzai isn't my boss anymore. She was always so cold to female employees.
They're probably lashing out because their department sales are sleeping. Talking bad about Chief Kirishima is just how they vent.
That day, I happened to leave work at the same time as Chef Kirishima, and we ended up walking to the station together, chatting about work.
Yeah, I've been meaning to say this for a while. Ryo-kun, you don't have to worry even if people talk bad about me. It doesn't bother me at all. They can call me a suck-up or ugly or whatever. It doesn't get to me.
That's just impossible. When they badmouth you, it really gets under my skin. You can't just ignore it.
Ryo-kun, but because of that, you're getting talked about behind your back by people in other departments.
I will lose to those pathetic people who can even acknowledge your skills and just make fun of your looks. Let's keep doing our best. Thanks to Chef Kirishima, our department is strong and united.
Thank you, Ryo-kun.
At the end of the weekend, we went to the usual hair salon on Saturday to get a trim. Just cut up the grown part, though. It's spring now, maybe it's a bit shorter. What do you think? Good idea. Short hair suits you. Ryo-san, your features are nice and sharp. Alright, let's go with that.
Ah, Ryo-kun, you come to the salon too?
As I was getting my haircut, this incredibly beautiful woman suddenly talked to me. It was caught completely off guard. Who is she? A client? A classmate? No, I don't know anyone who's pretty.
I used the salon reservation coupon site for the first time and came to this place, but I never expected to run into you, Ryo-kun.
Sorry, but who are you?
Wait just a sec. See, do you recognize me now?
Session Chef Kirishima?
Sorry, I talk to you like I always do. Of course you wouldn't have known.
Since we had already come out together, we decided to grab tea after our haircuts, so I waited at the bookstore in the front of the salon while she finished. Still, I was honestly shocked. Session Chef Kirishima usually ties her hair up tight, wears thick glasses, and gives off this plan. Nonsense vibe. But she's actually this beautiful.
Thanks for waiting. Sorry, let's head to the cafe.
Yeah. We went into the cafe together, and even though she was just walking normally, other guys kept sneaking glances at her. I was honestly shocked. I've never seen you with your hair down and without glasses.
Yeah, I know, sorry. I talk to you like always without thinking.
Why do you wear glasses at work? Is it because it's easier on your eyes?
Well, actually, I transferred here 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, from another company in the same industry, right?
Right, the company I was at before had even more specialized departments than here, and I wasn't in sales.
I see.
I found this job exciting, and I really wanted to do well. I joined fresh out of college and gave it my all to increase client accounts. About a year and a half in, I was top in the department.
So you've always been talented. You worked hard and got results.
Yeah, but then some of the senior staff in the department started saying things like, She only gets clients because she's pretty or she's using her looks to close deals.
No way.
It's not like I ever did anything like that. I followed the training and genuinely tried to bring in new clients, but hearing that stuff was just frustrating. Eventually, both the male and female employees started resenting me. I lost my motivation completely, and that's when I decided to change jobs.
It's just prejudice.
Exactly. So when I joined this company, I didn't want anyone to say the same thing again. I switched from contacts to glasses, tied my hair up, wore plain clothes, and used light makeup that wouldn't violate dress code.
So that's why, sorry if it's rude, but how old are you? Section Chef Kirishima?
I'm 28.
28? I thought you were older than Bazai, especially with how she keeps calling you the old lady.
Now that you mention it, I did put it on my resume, but I don't think anyone at work has ever actually asked my age. It's kind of funny, huh?
No, this is really not something to be laughing about.
But you know, no matter what Miss Banzai and the others said, my team members recognize my abilities and rely on me. That alone makes me really happy.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why it really meant a lot to me that you, Morita-kun, always judged me by my abilities and not by how I looked.
But are you really okay with that, Chef Kirishima?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, wouldn't you rather dress how you really want to? It's okay, really. If anyone says anything about you, the whole team will absolutely stand up for you.
Morita-kun.
I mean, isn't it ridiculous? You haven't done anything wrong, and yet you have to dress up like you hiding something.
Yeah, thank you. Ryo-kun, do you have any plans today?
No, I'm free.
Would you go shopping with me? I need to buy some new clothes for work.
Let's go. Then on Monday, Session Chef Kirishima showed up to work with her hair down and no glasses. Everyone except the president was stunned. During your interview, you look just like this, so when you suddenly started wearing glasses after joining, I did think it was kind of odd. Yeah, this look suits you better.
Thank you so much.
Wait, was Section Chef Kirishima always this beautiful? What?
What's with the desperate youth makeover?
Just so you know, Session Chef Kirishima is 28. She dresses appropriately and doesn't look like she's trying too hard. Wait, she's 5 years younger than Banba. A beauty who's good at her job too. She's amazing.
What the hell? You're all flipping sides so fast.
No matter how you look at it, Chef Banzai can't even compare, right?
What the heck?
Seriously, what a bunch of shallow people. And just like I thought, no one in our department bad-mouthed Chef Kirishima anymore. In fact, even more female employees started looking up to her.
Chief Kirishima, you look amazing. Thank you. So why the sudden makeover? I mean, why were you dressing so plainly before? Well, someone I like told me I should dress the way I want, so I did.
A few days later, she asked me if we could start dating. Of course, I happily said yes. But then, those two clowns who used the bad mouth to her starting hitting on her. I gave a such a headache. Chef Kirishima, do you have plans after work today? How about dinner sometime?
I absolutely hate guys who treat women differently just based on their appearance, and for the record, I'm dating Rio now, so please don't even ask me again. Let's go, Ryo-kun!
Yeah. And just like that, we walked off together, leaving those guests behind in shock.